In Minnesota, there are a lot of questions about what happens if your pet accidentally gets into a THC-laced product or a marijuana plant.
Yeah, it probably happens more often than we think. Eva spoke to an animal toxicologist who has the answers.
When state laws started to change and recreational cannabis became more easily accessible in other states, we really started to see an uptick in the number of those types of cases.
That's Anna Brutlock, director at the Pet Poison Helpline, an international helpline staffed by experts in veterinary toxicology. It's based in Minnesota. They help pet owners and vets who have an animal that may have eaten something dangerous by identifying symptoms and outlining a course of action. She says among the top 15 toxins they get calls about is cannabis. Dogs or cats ingesting THC by getting into an edible or a dried marijuana bud.
They can get quite sick, and that can happen, certainly within a couple of hours.
And while she says THC alone is rarely deadly,
to them it actually can be quite scary because they don't know why that's happening. So they might start hiding, they'll start having urine dribbling. These animals can become extremely comatose. Sometimes we see them becoming very, very anxious, and their heart rate can go up, their blood pressure can go up.
She also says since they'll lose coordination,
it's much more easy for them to fall off the couch or fall down the stairs. So you can have traumatic injury on top of a poisoning case as well.
Deadly cases are more likely to happen if the animal ingests THC and something else bad for them. Take a weed brownie, for example, which also has chocolate.
That's really, unfortunately kind of a double whammy. And those are the cases that we can really see pretty significant intoxication and fatality in.
So it's important to keep any THC products you may have in a place where your pet can't get to them. And if it does accidentally happen, contact your vet right away or the Pet Poison Helpline, which is available 24/7. And we have that information at KARE11.com. Eva Anderson, KARE 11 News.
Yeah, interesting stuff to keep in mind in this ever-changing landscape that we're in here now in Minnesota. So one more thing Brutlag says is while the marijuana plant and edibles can be harmful to your pet, the seeds alone are far less dangerous and won't really have an impact on them.
Yeah, and as for CBD pet treats you may see for your pets out there, it's important to know that CBD doesn't have the high-inducing THC component, but those products aren't regulated by the FDA, and vets say that they can be mislabeled or contaminated, so it's best to ask your vet before trying anything new for your furry little friends there. But all good information.